Well, it was a few months ago since we were last here on Douglas Head. We were looking at what was going on with the satellite operators course, SES, and this big dish was planned. And anyway, we're moving on.
Absolutely.
And Richard, I'm delighted to be on a beautiful day here as well. Freezing, but beautiful day. The first dish is ready to be actually put in place. You must be very pleased.
Yes, after 9 months of construction work and a few months of working on the electronics, basically a year after we started, the first dish is going up. 9-meter baby today.
What is this going to mean for telecommunications in the Isle of Man? You know, once you're all up and running with all your dishes.
That's building basically the basis for future services. So first building out the site, getting the first 2 big 9-meter antennas running to communicate with our satellites. That builds infrastructure that we can put an additional layer of additional services onto that.
Programs, transmissions will be coming from the Isle of Man at some point then, yes?
We start with satellite control, which we call TTNC, so it's telemetry command and control.
So keeping all those satellites in the right places.
Exactly, and keeping them healthy as well, and monitoring them.
But the future plans were what we were talking about at some point.
Connecting with the data centers, maybe connecting with TV services. Let's see if we can hook up some clients in the future.
Now, up here, it's a beautiful day, but it does get some wind, so these things have been pretty mighty, I'm imagining, to put up with the sort of conditions they're going to have to put up with up here.
Yeah, we looked back 30 years of wind measurements, and we did our own ones. It's blustery outside here sometimes, but you know, it's not as worse as we have some regions in the world where we have typhoons and hurricanes where you really get high peak loads. So we have strong average winds. Yeah. But the peak loads are not that dramatic. Okay.
Now, although this is a fairly large object, most people will never see it, will they? It's really amazingly well hidden from most of Douglas.
Yeah, it's surrounded by private land. This whole side of Carnane is a dedicated zone just for telecommunication, radio transmissions. So you don't see the Marine Drive from here. You don't see the nice marina in Douglas, neither the promenade. So that's because we are behind the hilltop, if you would look over to that direction.
Okay, and they don't come cheap, these dishes, do they?
No, that's a little bit more than £1 million per dish.
£1 million for the dish?
Yes.
And how many will be here eventually?
So you see here 4 concrete pads. Right. That's for 4 9-meter dishes, but we might squeeze in a few tiny ones as well.
Okay. And when will Manx television be beaming out to the world?
That's up to you, Paul.
But you never know, right?
You never know.